How's it going, everyone? Welcome to or welcome back to the channel for another track guide episode. We are here at Indianapolis. We didn't have a track guide video last week because nobody commented on the previous track guide video, but we did get a comment and it was Indy, so here we are. We'll go over the tune real quick if you guys would like it. This is GT2 spec, but since I'm in free play, it doesn't have the right parts on it. It's close, but it's not perfect. So if you guys would like to copy the tune, it will still work in the GT2 hopper. Just make sure you're not in free play, or else you won't have the multiplayer upgrades. So what we're doing here, we're gonna do 3 laps. First lap, I'm gonna be on controller while I explain the brake markers and how to attack the corners, really. And then the second lap, I will be on the wheel, a little bit faster, and still explaining the brake markers while kind of at a race pace, a little bit slower than race pace. And then the third lap, I will do a full quali pace, low fuel, line lap, and we'll see if we can get into the 21s. I don't know if it'll be possible without the multiplayer spec, but we'll do the best we can. Alright, so assuming you're on a flying lap, me personally, I count the boards because you're going too fast and sometimes these boards look like a shadow. So if you count them, go 3.5. So 1, 2, 3. Or if you can actually see the boards, brake just before the 100 board at about 115-ish, maybe 120. Slowly let up on the brake, and then you can cut this first corner a lot. Look at that. Not dirty. Which will give you a nice straight line for this corner. And there's no real braking zone through here. This is kind of a feel. After that first corner, until you get back out onto the straightaway, it's mostly feel. You don't really want to run wide enough here to see the actual brake marker. So just be careful with the throttle and brake through here. It is very easy to lose it right here. So I like to start trail braking as soon as this rumble strip starts on the left. But again, you don't want to be this far left. You don't want to be taking this line and then brake. So if you look at the track rubber, that's what it says to do. What I personally like to do, I'll just show you real quick. So, when we come out of this corner, it's going to push me wide, right? I like to just hug this inside, and then straight line it, and then brake straight. And then you'll get it turned in. Yeah, just be careful right there. If you're not lined up straight and you hit the brake a little bit too hard, you're going to be off in the kitty litter. No, you can eat both of those curbs pretty comfortably, if you would like. It doesn't gain you much time because you lose a little bit going down the straight because of the RPM jumps. So again here, same as turn 1. When you're going fast, like up there, you can't even read the 200 board from here. So when you're cruising at almost 160 miles an hour, it's really hard to read these brake markers. So I just count them in my head. Again, same as the first corner, 3.5. 1, 2, 3. Or if you can read them, again, just brake right before the 100 board at about 115-ish, maybe 120. Brake in a straight line, and then as soon as you see this pavement here on the right, you can start to turn in. And again here, same as the first corner, you can cut a lot of this. Stay over to the left as far as you can if you take that line, which will set you nice for this. This is the same as the first sector. There's not really any brake markers through here. This is kind of a feel thing. Here though, give it a little bit of a tap of a brake and then you can cut quite a bit of this too. It is a little sketchy and it can throw you wide, but my fastest laps have been cutting that corner. And then be careful running wide here. This rumble strip gets a bit slippery. It's pretty easy to drop a tire right there and lose a bunch of time. Hug the inside here. Let the car run wide. And here, even here, it's hard to read that brake marker. So just look for the board on the wall. It's the only board that's even remotely close right here. But it is the 100 board. So brake just on the 100 board if your car's a little sus on the braking, or if you have somebody right behind you or in front of you. Try to brake on the 100. You might have to brake a little bit earlier. I like to push it just a little bit past. My car is pretty good on brakes. Feel pretty comfortable with it. So about a car length after, if you're really comfortable, no one's around you, no danger. Brake straight, downshift a few times, let off, and then let your car get tucked in. And here you can cut a lot of this too. Let your car run wide, and then look for the last cone here on the left. If your car's a little bit worse on brakes, you can brake right here at the second cone. I should show that one. So this previous cone. If your car is better on brakes, you can push it up a little bit to the second cone. I like to downshift the first just to get the turn in, and then immediately up to second. And then this last corner, if you get it right, should be flat out. But alright, there we go. There's a pretty slow lap at Indy while I explain the brake markers and what to look out for. And you'll see when I start flying here, those brake boards just become a black board on the wall. You can't read them. So I'm just going to count them. 1, 2, 3. Get it tucked in. It's going to run me wide. Straight line it out. Ooh, a little bit iffy on the brakes. You can run over these if you want, but like I said, it's probably not faster. These boards are really hard to read. 1, 2, 3.5. Try to stay to the left. That'll get you tucked in for this one. Straight line it down here. Little tap of the brake. Be careful on the rumble. And look for the sign on the left. Last cone. And then flat out to the finish. Oh, I got it wrong. Oh, you're still able to hold it. Yeah, that last corner, you really want to get your line right. You want to try to apex it as late as you can. So when you come out of that left-hander, try to stay left and then turn in right as late as you can. You don't want to be all the way left, but you'll see when I run my fast lap what kind of line I take. But I'm going to run a few laps here. Try to break my practice time of a 1:22.8. And I'll catch you guys at the end of the video. Alright, we'll do one more. I'm so surprised that was clean for that first sector. Okay. Yeah, we're 3/10 up. If you take that first corner like that. Yo! Alright, 22.6. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, if you guys made it to the end of the video and haven't hit that like button yet, please do. And if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. We'll catch you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.